Okay, let's go.
Hi, good
Hi,
morning.
good afternoon for me.
Oh, good morning for me.
Good morning for you.
Oh, what a
How about that Mercury coming out of retrograde?
hit,
Holy fuck.
but it's good now, right? Though, right?
hmm
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
I
we
was
were
in
in,
retrograde. If anybody was feeling like their fucking life was out of control, it's because Mercury was in retrograde for a little bit. We are out of it now. So if you feel that that relief
lighter
off your
energy.
chest, yes,
Yes.
lighter energy.
Why is it though
Yeah.
that we have like when we have the worst anxiety ever and I have like panic attacks and I just feel like I'm spiraling 24/7? I'm like, you know what would help me so much right now? The
Another
pink slush,
energy drink.
Alani, and the lime slush, because why not? If anything, it just helps me panic a little faster, you know? You got to
So at least I can
multitask. We don't have
get
time for any
through
of
the
that.
panicking of panicking. So
Right. But
yeah,
just add more caffeine to my unstable nervous system.
oh Jesus.
Cheers.
They say cheers. Yes. Cheers. They say that people with ADHD thrive better with caffeine. It actually helps regulate us a little bit better.
Yeah.
I have good days and bad days. It fluctuates based off of my period, though, too, I
That
feel.
couldn't be more true, dude. Oh my
hmm
God. Mine's coming, I know it, but I'm purposely not looking at my app because I feel like when I look at my app, and
You're like
I
two
know
weeks
this
late.
is, I know this is right. I know this is mental, but like if it shows 5 days till period, I'm like, well, I can be as much of a bitch as I want then. And it's like my brain is like, time to be a bitch. And I'm like, no, no, no.
Right.
Like I want to be happy. I want to be like positive. So
Yeah.
if I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna look at it, I can feel it coming. I know it is. And all I have to do is ask Christian. He knows. He'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll play a game with him every month and I'll be like, how much longer till my period comes? And he'll be like, 8 days. And I'll go check and he's right. Uh-huh. He can tell by the way like I act, by the way like my energy. I don't know what it is. He's just like, I just know. Like, cool.
I have two words for Christian. Fuck off. Nobody wants to hear what you know about us, okay? I'm so
Okay.
tired. I had the
I'm
worst anxiety this morning. Like, anxiety. Like, I woke up from my anxiety, and my body was like, oh, girl, you're not good. And woke up and I'm like, wow, I'm not good.
your body's like, are you ready for today?
Yeah, because I just knew I had so many things I had to do. And in my brain, I'm like going over it. And then my body was like, panic. So that was not great, but I feel so
Uh,
much better now.
good.
And
My
then
freaking
now,
kids had the fucking like they had the flu and then we had spring break and spring break was so great, so peaceful. No sports, no homework. And then G thought she broke her arm on the freaking trampoline, so we had to take her to quick care. And then Sunday night into, the next school day, she wakes up just vomiting and I'm like, "Bro, you had all spring break to
to
act a
be
fool?
sick.
Like,
Right.
why do you have to choose now?" So, and then I swear, why is it that every time you and I are about to have a trip together or we see each other, one of our
Every
kids
time.
gets the flu?
It's
And
not
it,
even just with
oh,
me, with you in general. Anytime you or Christian have something planned or you have something planned where like you have had this planned for months,
yes.
your kids every time.
Yeah. And it's like
And
they're
then
even
mine have
older
done it a
now and
couple times
still
too.
sick days. Let's just, you know
Yeah.
what? Mom's going on a trip today. Let's vomit all night.
Clean up your own fucking vomit today.
And then I'm like sanitizing and disinfecting the entire house. I'm spraying my son. Like, I'm like,
You're
he
like,
will
open your
not get
mouth.
sick. Lysol in his mouth.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So on the drive to school this morning, thankfully they're feeling, well, G's feeling better, but she was doing like the sign language where you'd go more and she was just like
hmm
being funny about it. And it's so funny because like as why is it that every mom when we have a kid, we like teach our kids like two things, you know? We're like, okay, we teach your kid more and all done. And then we think like we like raise them to be like this genius, like my kid could speak sign language. Like, no, they can't.
I
You
get
taught
to
them
do
2 words. But like, why isn't that every mom? I feel like every new mom I see and they have their baby and they're like, can you say more or all done? And I'm like, oh, here they go again. It's the 2 words. And we just
Oh,
believe our
yeah.
babies are like
Well,
super geniuses.
I just feel really fucking called out because with Ani, I was like, my baby's a genius. She watches Miss Rachel all day. Like, Miss Rachel teaches her sign language. Salem, I just kind of gave up. I was like,
Third kid,
you
you're
want
fine.
taco? And she's like, yeah. Third kid, you just kind of like, you're like, meh, she'll learn from the siblings. I don't really have to do
Taco for
much
you,
here.
margarita for me.
Yeah, yeah. With Ani, I felt like it was easier. Some kids just communicate better, I think, using their hands versus like speaking.
Hmm.
So, I mean, we turn into a whole other creature when we have kids. Our voice goes up like 14 octaves, and all of a sudden we're just a nightmare.
One of my friends,
After
when she had her kids, she like hated baby talk. And so she was like, I just hate when people would talk baby talk to my kids. So I wasn't around that often, but when I would see her, I'd be like, hey, you,
sup, kid.
you're cute. Meanwhile, I'm like, let me get your little chickies.
Oh my god, I
Like
know.
trying to
I
play it
feel
cool, like,
like
yeah, I don't do baby talk either. And I'm like, I gotta eat you.
right. Give me those cheeks. Thank
Yeah.
God Salem is just oh
Oh,
squishy,
she's
dude.
so
She's
chunky.
so squishy. It's good. It's so good. I'm gonna be so upset when she gets older and she starts just losing all the little baby chub.
I know. That's the worst.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's very sad. Um, did I ever show you Mark Sebastian on TikTok?
It's
He
funny
does
you bring him
the
up. I
Great
have seen
American
him.
Gay Side Quest.
Yes.
Oh, I love him. And not his last video, one of my favorite videos of him was when he went to one of the most haunted hotels in the world, inspired by The Shining, the movie The
Yeah.
Shining, the Stanley Hotel. And he
Yeah.
stayed in one of the most haunted rooms at that hotel, which came with an information sheet.
Right.
And on the sheet was saying how that room is filled with a lot of kid ghosts. And they'll
Right.
pull the sheets off and tickle people and like do this and that. And I just love how he got in the room and he was like, we're going to set up boundaries. And he's like, if you
Yeah.
want to pull the sheet off, that's fine. That's cool. But you will not touch my feet. And then he's like,
Hmm.
also, I brought 2 Domino's lava cakes. You can have one, but just make sure you save one for me. It's just so funny. Like,
I
my dream is to
love
go
that
on a
he's
side quest
having
with him. I
yes.
love
Oh,
him.
yeah, that's such a funny TikTok that he made. And it's such
Yeah,
a he's a character. Like he's
he
so fun to
is.
watch. Speaking of children, my
Oh,
toddler is my nightmare lately.
yeah. Oh, I know she is.
So her and my 1.5-year-old like to play kitty cats. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, hey girls, you want some chips? They'll both yes, because they love chips.
Yeah.
But the baby will dump the chips out on the floor and then eat it off the floor like a kitty cat.
Oh my God.
So one day I see Ani run out of her room, no diaper. So I'm like, what's going on, chick? She's like, I'm a kitty cat. And I'm like, that's great. That's cool. So cool.
But
I
why
love
is
that
your
for
diaper
you.
off?
But why is your diaper off? And she's like, I peed on the blanket.
Oh
And then she goes,
no.
can I show you? And I just was like, we're taking this too far, kid.
Oh.
We're taking this too far. So, um, yeah, my daughter did that. That was great. And then I also posted a YouTube video and a TikTok about
Hmm.
the other shit that she pulled. And she basically got like the big bag of chicharrones that I had. It was like halfway full, and she just dumps it out all over my bed. And I was instantly like, oh no, you are picking those up. You will pick every single one of those up and put it back in that bag. That was not nice. And she just grabs them with her little fists and crunches that shit up and just like, ooh, and just throws it all over the bed, like
Oh my
crumbing it up.
gosh.
So I posted that video to YouTube, and I
Hmm.
wanted to take a moment to thank my really supportive fan base on YouTube. So
Please read.
I got three back to back horrible comments
Oh,
just
those are
from
the
that one
best.
video.
Let me hear.
All from men, not from a
Uh-huh.
woman. So
Please read.
one guy goes, some bent pieces of metal just need to be straightened out, is all I'm saying.
What?
Hmm.
What does that
And
even mean?
I think it means like you need to whip their ass.
Oh my
Like you
gosh.
need to beat the shit out of your kid.
Get those kids straight.
And so I was like, that's giving emotional intelligence of a chair. Like that's not a
Yeah.
vibe, dude. My other uh fan boy said children shouldn't be raising children.
Ah,
And I put, you sound like you have zero experience with children, but pop off, queen.
I love that one.
This one, Scott. Listen here,
Scotty.
Scott. He put, sounds like a bad parenting problem, pet.
Pet.
You'll pay for it in spades in the following years.
What does that mean? Spade?
That,
What does that mean? But
first of all, don't
actually,
call me pet. I'm not your pet, you
no,
psycho,
that's
Scott.
weird. That sounds like something a pirate would say, Scotty boy.
Right. So I'll take it from a pirate, just not from you, Scott. So sounds like a bad parenting problem, pet. So, like, I'm the problem. You'll
Mhm.
pay for it in spades in the following years. So basically, like, you're gonna get what you deserve because you're parenting pretty bad. And I put, oh, that's big words for such a small mindset, but be careful. You're telling on yourself. Now be a good boy and run along now.
Ah, ah.
Of
You
course, I
should
got no
pause it.
responses from these guys, but so I would like to just take a moment to thank their
Your
mothers,
fans. The
the
number one
mothers of
fan.
my fan club, for raising such stand up gentlemen.
They probably still live in their mom's basement.
100%.
Yeah.
Scott, for sure.
Yeah.
Scott, for sure, lives in
We
his mom's
know
basement.
Scott, and he probably has a lot of pets.
Like, it's so weird. People are so weird.
I
Listen,
know.
listen, guys, men, be the good ones.
Yeah.
Be better than Scott, okay? Like, we are the reason you're alive. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for a woman. So, like, when you see something you don't agree with or you don't like, just scroll, Scott.
Yeah,
You don't
keep
need to
scrolling.
comment. Just scroll. That's all.
Hmm.
Thank you to my fan club.
Moving on to Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I don't
Oh,
even know
barf. Speaking of
how to feel.
Scots, we have a Jordan.
Yeah, I don't even know how to feel about the Taylor situation right now because one minute it was like all getting exciting, like all her friends were super supportive of her being on The Bachelorette, and it was like fun. And I never watched that show, but I was definitely going to watch The
I
Bachelorette.
was going to watch
And
it
then,
too.
yeah, and then it went from us being supportive and excited and all these big great things happening to that video getting leaked, and now she's lost custody of her child, and like that's so sad. And I hope she gets the help that she needs, but I do think, and I'm not saying it's all just Taylor, I definitely think it's both of them, but fucking learn from your mistakes and stay away from each other.
Yeah.
Like, good God.
Dakota is just a class A narcissist, like to a
Yeah.
T.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, some girls are addicted to that toxicity.
Yeah.
And I believe, I mean, these are all just theories. Like, we don't know these people, we don't know what's really going on. But we, I feel like he released that video on purpose during that
Yeah.
time because the arrest is the one that happened back when the show was first playing.
I remember that. Yes.
So
But the
she got
chair one,
arrested. No, that's from then.
the chair, when she threw the daughter at the chair was from way back.
Yes.
Oh.
He yeah, so that whole domestic, I think that whole domestic violence thing was what happened like a few years ago. He
Mm.
just leaked that video now.
Damn.
So what had happened again recently was that she was, I guess, staying with Dakota and they were with each other for a few days, got in another altercation, which I believe he then called the cops on her at that point again, or he had just gotten the restraining order. I don't
Mm.
know, nor do I really like keep up too much.
Yeah.
So that video footage just had been being kept. It was never released. So no one really knew the extent of like what had
Yeah.
happened. Um Now obviously the video is like heartbreaking. Like you see her literally like throwing chairs at him.
Yeah.
She is 100% to blame, but so is he because we
I
do not
agree.
see what he did to amp her up to get to that
Right.
point. It's
Oh,
never,
yeah.
it's very rarely just a woman losing her goddamn mind over something. She is
Mm-hmm.
pushed to that point
Yeah.
every
I
time.
agree. I agree totally.
So we're not seeing the manipulation or the verbal abuse that occurred from him before that. We just see him recording it to get his point of view out there, which is very it's very calculated. And
Yeah.
you know, that's
Yeah.
I do think she needs help. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
I don't know. She just ruined everything. And I was really disappointed because it seemed like before The Bachelor even was supposed to air, you know, and that released, I'm like, well, clearly The Bachelorette didn't matter anyway, her being on the show because she was with Dakota for days. So that means no future husband of hers was ever going to be okay with her
Yeah.
being with Dakota for days. So I'm like, what a waste of this. Why would they even choose to make her the bachelorette knowing all the crazy shit and how she is? I feel like that was a really bad move for that
Yeah.
TV
Well, I'm sure now
channel.
they're realizing that because now they
Yeah.
lost a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
And that's not
Tons of
ever,
people were going to watch it for her.
yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
I just feel really sorry for
Um,
her kids
I do too. I hope that she can get her shit together for the kids because that should be your number one priority is
all
those
the time.
children.
All the
Yeah.
time should be the kids,
Enough about
regardless.
sad shit because I'm over them. Okay. Teslas. Talk about Teslas for a minute. Hertz, the car rental company, is Christian was telling me this morning, like, oh, Hertz bought too many Teslas and they're not renting enough of them out, so they're selling them. And he's been talking about getting a commuter car because he's putting so much mileage on his truck and they're selling them for really cheap. But I'm like, I don't, I don't, everyone wants a Tesla to save gas, right? To save the environment. I want a Tesla to drive through a cemetery and see the people
Yes.
that are standing there when there's no one there. Have you seen
Yes.
those videos? Oh my
Yes.
God. They're driving through the cemetery and it just shows people all over the cemetery and there's no one
Yes.
there, which they're clearly spirits. That's all I want a Tesla for.
That, oh my God.
Oh, that'd be
Are you
so
guys gonna
fun.
get one? Are you guys gonna get one?
Oh, I don't know. I hope so for that
I hope
reason.
so too. I hope so too. Hold on. I'm trying to see. Hmm. I just need so many things for ghost hunting.
I know. We definitely need to start buying more ghost hunting equipment. So any brands or businesses want to reach out to us and we will gladly promote them for you. We need ghost hunting
Yes,
equipment.
for real.
Because I wanted to bring some to Palm Springs
Okay,
or even in my freaking house because we know my house is haunted.
I know. Okay, all right. I'm. Oh, here we go.
Also, while you're talking about that haunted stuff, I've been digging into people's opinions on what they would say the shadow man is. Like, what do you think the shadow man is?
Ooh,
And
okay.
I spoke to Eli about it too because I wanted to get his opinion on his what
His
the shadow
personal
man.
shadow
Yes,
man.
yeah, because he's had one forever follow him. So, and when I asked Eli, I had him describe it and I wrote it down. So I said, Eli, how would you
Ooh,
describe the shadow man? And he said, it's a black human figure. So sometimes he is just a quick shadow, and other times he has clothes on. And I said, well, can you describe the clothes? And he said, he looks like an old farmer. He's wearing old farmer clothes. Because I was like, does he have a hat? Does he have boots? And he's like, no, he looks like a old farmer, like from a long time ago, which was just so specific.
that's very specific.
hmm but he said it's all good energy. And I said, well, and he said he'll change his clothes are different sometimes. Like he's not in the same thing all the time. And then he can't ever like look him in the eye because then he'll disappear. But he said it's a good presence. So then I was looking into Reddit viewers and a lot of them, it's insane the amount of people who have had a shadow man with them. Like a lot of them are like, oh, I started seeing one when I was 8 and I still see them to this day. I would say half the users would say it's like a guardian angel, a protection, and the other half, it's not a good energy.
Okay.
So,
So it's like 50-50.
hmm
Interesting.
yeah, it's super interesting. But I found it really cool that Eli described it very
Yeah.
specifically with old farmer clothes.
That's really cool. Has he
Hmm
ever like spoken to Eli? Or is he just kind
Mm-mm.
of there?
He's just there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just there.
Well, good thing I just bought a spirit box, so we'll
Wait,
see.
what exactly does the spirit box do again?
So spirit box goes through every like frequency, like I think radio frequencies
hmm Is that the
to
thing that will like say like you'll
speak
hear
words.
oh
Hmm.
my God, this is gonna wait, when is it gonna get delivered? Are you bringing this?
Yeah, it'll be here tomorrow. I got that and an EMF detector. So the EMF detector will detect
Oh
different
my
temperature.
God.
Yeah,
Well, we know where to go immediately. Eli's room.
Eli's room.
Even last night I went in there and it was ice cold and I'm like, dear God, it's freezing in here, Eli.
Oh
And
my God.
it's summertime pretty much, so
Yeah.
it's been in like high 90s here.
God dang.
Yeah.
Mm, mm, mm.
Okay, so I've been reading some spooky ER stories from healthcare workers.
Okay.
hmm And a few of them before I go into the actual stories, a lot of comments from those who have worked in a hospital were saying that they would know when someone passed away because when they were working their shift, usually night shift, the elevators would open and no one would be there. And that would mean like that spirit is leaving. And it was from like
That's
multiple
so
comments that would say that.
cool.
And they would say like as soon as those doors open and they saw no one, they all would stand up and go to see who passed because it would mean that every time. Isn't that so trippy?
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
It gave me
so
chills.
cool. That's
hmm
crazy.
Yes, I know. One of my old floors I worked on, we always had weird occurrences happen at night. Maybe it's doing that noise again. Let me try taking one out too.
Because I can't hear it.
It sounds like water, like water or
Really?
static.
Oh,
Let
well,
me
I don't
try.
hear it at all.
Oh, we had to stop the recording. Oh, what the heck?
Mine's still going. Is it our podcast ghost?
What? Stop. What? Stop that.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I swear, man. The moment I start talking about haunted shit always happens.
Oh my God. Next time we do this, I'm going to have the spirit box going so that our podcast ghost can communicate with us while
Okay,
we're doing the podcast.
okay,
I have a story next too.
okay. One of my old floors. It's doing it again. It like the moment I start talking. That's so annoying.
That's so spooky, right?
I know.
So, for those of you that are watching, we're having malfunctions every time we talk about ghosts,
Spooky shit.
spooky stuff.
Okay,
We
I'll
keep
need to.
having malfunctions every time we talk about something spooky. So,
Yeah.
this
One
is
of
really
my,
exciting.
I know, it's kind of freaky. Okay, here's another spooky story from Reddit. One of my old floors I worked on, we always had weird occurrences happen at night. This unit had glass walls so you could chart and monitor your patient. We had a patient who had a severe stroke and was nonverbal, feeding tube, restrained, total care. They rarely had family visit. In the middle of the night, their call light went off. When I answered it, a woman said, "He is really hurting. He needs pain medicine." So I walk into the room to check on him. Nobody's there, and the patient is sleeping. I tell his nurse what happened, and I go and sit back down at the CN desk. The call light goes off again. In his room, same voice. "Please, he is really hurting." I get up and walk back to the room. Same story. I tell his nurse, and she gives him pain medicine through his peg, and we reposition him in bed. The call light does not go off again. It was really eerie.
Oh, someone was looking out for
I
him.
know. I know. It's so sweet.
Oh,
That's so
that
spooky, but so
it's
sweet.
right. Like as a nurse, she'd be like, this is really creepy, but like,
Yes.
oh my gosh. Okay, I have
Yeah.
one. This is
Okay.
from Reddit, under the category ghosts. The question was, what's the scariest experience you've ever had in a hospital? And this person said, I had a friend who was a medic in the army. He had to do rotations in Army Hospital at Fort Bragg. One day he was told to go down to the storage rooms in the basement and put some stuff away. Right across from the storage rooms was the morgue. No one was down there as it was 7 p.m. As he was working the key in a lock, he heard something and turned around to find a woman in a hospital gown standing a few feet away. He was surprised and she asked where she was. He turned to look for 2 seconds at the room number he was walking into. When he turned back, she was gone. He set the stuff he was holding and quickly left the area. He reported what happened and was told not to go back down there for the rest of the shift. I ran into him soon after the incident and he was pretty unsettled.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Working in a morgue is
Wow.
very, very creepy, and I'm very grateful that I never saw ghosts.
Yeah. We need to talk about on another time your experiences or people's experiences working in the morgue as well as
Yeah.
yours when you did it.
I would love
Wow.
to interview somebody that either works for a funeral home or a morgue.
Hmm.
I would love to ask questions and
Oh, we definitely need to get someone on the episode.
hmm
That would be amazing. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I have another good spooky one.
Okay.
Had a resident who was presumably A&O, nonverbal blank stare. took care of her for about 2 years, and never heard her talk once. She was fairly young, 50s and ambulatory, but only if you let her around. One night, I was stalking the room and it was pretty dark. I had thought she was sleeping. My back was turned, and from the bed, I heard a really low toned voice say, "He's here for me." I startled and turned around, quick to see her sitting up and looking directly at me, pointing to the opposite corner of the room. I was freaking out and I just nodded and left. Came back the next night and she had passed.
I have
Whew.
chills and my
They
eyes are
are,
like glossy right now.
yes, the amount of stories where
Oh my
healthcare
God.
workers have said they see people before they pass or their loved ones come to get them or whatever is so real, and it gives me the chills every time.
So, Lupe, John's grandmother,
Yeah.
she has died a few times. So
Oh,
she's had multiple heart attacks, and apparently she died during one of the
coded a
surgeries
few
that she had
times.
to get. Yeah. But I think she was telling me about an experience that she had in a hospital. So she has a lot of like psychic abilities. She doesn't really
I
use
love that.
them, but
Ugh.
yeah, she's got a lot of potential. She can see a lot of things.
Mhm.
Um, and she saw, I think it was maybe 2 or 3 angels actually
Mhm.
come for a little girl. So, a little girl was in the
Wow.
hospital and she wasn't well, and she actually saw the angels, like, come
Oh
for
my
her is how she
God.
explained it. Yeah.
How beautiful. That makes me want to cry.
Mhm.
Oh.
I hope I'm getting that story right because 'cause I'm gonna feel like a dick if I didn't.
Well, still, it's
But,
like such a heartwarming story. I'll believe it no matter what.
yeah, I know that she saw angels come to get a
Wow.
child, and I know it was a child.
Oh,
And I think death is such a crazy topic, and it's so many people have learned to fear it. And I truly think I think it's badass, to be honest.
I think it's extremely badass, but it's my children that I fear for.
Yeah. Well, of
Like,
course. Yeah, that's the
I,
only thing that like
because,
worries me.
yes, like, I try to make sure they're very comfortable with the afterlife and, whatever your belief is. They do go to a Catholic school, which I think helps a lot so that God forbid something were to ever happen to Christian or
Mhm.
I want them to have that comfort of knowing that we are okay.
Yeah, like I don't think death should be a depressing, sad topic. I love when people do celebrations of life
Yes.
versus like a sad, mopey funeral. We're
I want
sad
at
at
my
the thought.
funeral, I don't okay, so there's a part of me that wants a celebration of life, but there's another part of me that I want it to be I want it to still be at a really cool cemetery. There's a side of me that wants everyone to wear black and like have black veils and just be like not emo,
Oh
but like
God.
excited emo. And then I want to hand out like those cards and it's like you can still reach out to me, see on the other side, and it has like the Ouija board.
Oh my God. That would be amazing. Everybody's
I
gifted a
know.
Ouija board. Let's still
Yes.
chat. Let's still have a chat.
You can
Oh
still
my God.
contact
That's
me on the
great.
other side.
That is hilarious. I
Yeah.
love that idea.
It's so
Yeah.
funny.
I think most people are mourning just not having your presence there, like your spirit there.
Totally. Yeah.
Um, that's the only part of death that really makes me sad. And this life that we chose to come live on earth is literally like a blink compared
Yeah.
to our entire spiritual existence for
hmm
eternity.
I really
And
do know that I almost look at it as like other levels. And like,
yeah,
for example, our aunt who passed away, I was very close with her. And I still feel as if she's next to me every day. Like,
yeah,
I feel so close to her still. And even though she's not here, I feel like she is. Like, Not like, "Oh, I miss her. I feel like she's still with us." More like, I know. I swear I see little orbs flying around me. This episode is getting weird for me.
This episode is paranormal.
There is like for sure little orbs flying around me. That's so weird. It's probably Aunt
She's like, you
Diana.
called? You summoned me?
Hi. I have dreams about her all the time, and it's a couple of
Mm-hmm.
them are her coming to me, and then she'll tell me to tell our cousins
Yeah.
certain things, and like I just think it's such a beautiful thing. And then I've had our grandma come to me, and she always brings up the blue dress with yellow flowers or the yellow dress with blue flowers. But every time she comes to me in my dream, she'll say, "Tell your mom I still have the blue dress with yellow flowers." And
Oh,
I've tried to like talk to mom and like, "Okay, mom, what is this dress?" And we still can't figure it out. But
wow. It must
it's
come from
something
her childhood.
yeah, it's something significant clearly. But
Yeah.
I just think it's very beautiful that I've always been able to communicate through dreams with
Yeah.
those who have passed, which is very
Yes.
special to me.
Heck yeah. I
Yeah.
love that. I'm trying to work on my normal intuition
Mhm.
and insight within myself. My dreams aren't really something that signals me like with yours, like how like people
Mhm.
can reach you in your dreams. Like I don't really have that. My dreams are a little fucking crazy.
Yeah, I
Um,
still have crazy ass dreams, but
yeah.
every now and then I'll get like one of those special ones.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one more. I mean, I have a ton more good stories, but this one I really liked and it really gave me the chills.
Okay.
Had a resident who self-ambulated to the bathroom at night pretty frequently with a walker and oxygen. We would listen and check on him when he was done. Another C and I were charting and talking in the hall around midnight when we heard him get up, go to the bathroom, toilet flush, bedroom light turned on, the usual. Um, then she stopped talking and turned white. We then realized the resident had died several days prior, and both of us had realized at the same time. No one was in the room, but the light was on and the bathroom door opened.
Oh my gosh. He was
It's
still
so
hanging out.
wild. He was like, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm sure working at a hospital, I'm sure so many people have stories.
Yes.
There's this video on Reddit, I'll send it to you. And it shows one nurse like filming another one, like writing on a chair, like
Oh my
being
God.
silly, doing something silly, like
Yeah.
they're both doing something silly. But you can see clear as day in this video a little girl run. You can see her reflection in the glass because one of the nurses is inside of one of the rooms filming through the door at the guy in the hallway. And you sure as shit can see this little
Oh
girl
my God.
fucking clear her reflection just zip down the hallway and then poof, she disappears. It's the coolest video. I will send it to you. It's
Oh,
so
send
great.
it to me and then we should try to insert it into this clip.
Okay. It's
That would
great.
be so
It's
cool. Oh my God.
yeah.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Oh my God.
Let's see if I can find
I've
it.
also like, what's crazy too is a lot of doctors, which I also read, will not perform a surgery if their patient has a fear that they're going to die on the table because
Because then they
99% of the
will.
time they are right.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, clear as day, right?
That's insane.
Right?
Holy shit. I'm going to watch it again. Oh my gosh.
It's clear. I bet when he watched it back, they were like, oh, fuck.
I would shit my pants.
I would shit everywhere.
Holy
Oh my
crap.
God. Yeah.
That's insane. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So
Wow.
crazy. So I saw something interesting
Mm-hmm.
on TikTok because we love some good conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
But these are 7 conspiracy theories that turned out to be true.
Oh, okay. Okay, I have two more really good stories, and then
Okay.
I'll let you take over. Okay. Okay. There's probably some medical explanation for this, but still the weirdest thing I've seen as a nurse so far. We had a very robust, confused old lady on our floor. Her room was in front of the nurse's station, so we could keep an eye on her, and had one of our nurse's aides as a sitter. She was always fighting, kicking, trying to get out of the bed, very restless and agitated, as I've heard some patients can get before death. One day we got called into the room as her heart rate was going down, and she laid still with her eyes open. It was 30, 20, then flatlined. We checked for a pulse and did not find any. She was DNR, so we did not attempt resuscitation. We closed her eyes, prepared to get the body bag, and call the family. The sitter remained in there to start getting the body ready. Less than 10 minutes later, she calls us back in. The old lady is at it again, hitting, kicking, trying to get out of bed. She came back to life. Honestly, we found this situation hilarious, and I still have never seen any patient come back like that on their own. I do think she made it out of the hospital as well.
What?
Isn't that insane?
She like
And
sees the
the
light and she's
fact,
like, "Oh, no way." They're like, "Send her
right?
back, send her back."
Yes. The one thing that got me on that video, though, what on that story, though, was like her eyes were open. They had to close her eyes after she passed.
She
Like,
was
so
like,
she,
"Guys, give me a minute. I have to
yeah, she
find
was
these
like,
guys." Oh
oh
my
my God.
god.
Yeah. And I didn't put it on here, but another one also was like, this lady did the same thing. She passed away. And so they let her be. And then she came back to life because she wanted a taco, like a torta. She ate it and then she passed away for good.
No fucking
And
way.
I was like, fuck yeah. Like, there's got to be a lot of good food up there, right? Like, if not,
Oh
that
my god.
sucks. I
Why'd
love
she
me
come
some
back
cinnamon
here?
rolls.
I guess they don't got tortas that are that good like they do
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
That's
I know.
hilarious.
Last story. I'm an ICU nurse. A patient's son rang the hospital at 11 p.m. on a Saturday night saying he was sure his dad was dying. His dad had had a severe stroke and was doing okay. Recovery would be difficult, but he wasn't expected to die and was pretty stable at the time. I was looking after him, and he was a lot of work because he would try to get up but couldn't walk, so he'd fallen a lot. The son really wanted to come in, even though it's way past visiting hours, but I'll bend the rules in good cause. I figured, what the heck? It's a Saturday night. Come on in and hang out with your dad. Patient
Oh.
died about 2 minutes before the son walked in the door. It was like a switch was turned off. He just died. The last thing he said to me was, "Am I bothering anyone?" I told him, of course not, even though he had some very frustrating behavior because of the stroke. The son just started crying and screaming, "I knew it, I knew it." How the heck he knew? We were all a bit freaked out. It's so weird that,
Wow.
yeah, it's so weird that the son had called prior and was like, please, I just want to come spend time with my dad. I know he's about to die.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah,
Like he was like 2 minutes too late too. I bet that was infuriating to
yeah,
like just know to just have that like I know this is about to happen, like to
yeah.
know something and be so sure of it because nobody else is going to believe you.
I know. Yeah. I mean, that's
Wow.
super sweet that the nurse let him go on a Saturday night when usually there's no visitors,
Yeah. Yeah, that
but
was cool.
that's sad that the son didn't make it.
Yeah, and to
And
have
the
like
fact
that
that
patience.
the fact that the dad who passed was like, "Am I bothering anyone?" right before he passed. Like, that's a
Yeah,
weird thing to ask too.
it is.
Hmm.
That is a weird thing. Like if I would have said yes, were you going to stick around? Like were you going to stay alive?
Yeah, you're bothering me.
Yeah. Like,
Uh,
oh man.
you want to talk conspiracies?
Yeah. So I found 7 conspiracy theories that turned out to be true. I just
Oh,
call conspiracy theories like spoiler alerts now because I've always been on the conspiracy theory train. Like I love it. And I'm
yeah.
always like I said, no one's just proven it to be like false yet. Like I believe it. I believe most of
Hmm.
them. Unless you can convince me and really show me like this is very false, I'm going to
Yeah.
believe it. Like okay, so the first one is MK Ultra. For years, people believed the CIA was secretly experimenting with mind control, and they were.
No.
From the 1950s to the 1970s, the CIA ran a classified program called MK Ultra. Scientists experimented with LSD, hypnosis, psychological torture, and sensory deprivation. Many of the test subjects had no idea that they were part of the experiment.
What?
hmm The program was finally exposed during the US Senate investigations in the 1970s.
How did the
And
patients not know? Would you like put it in their food?
we'll have to do a bigger episode on these because
Investigation on.
there's so much when it
Wow.
comes to these theories. This one is the Tuskegee syphilis study. This one's very sad. For decades, there were suspicions that the US government experimented on Black Americans without their consent. It ended up being true. From
Wow.
1932 to 1972, hundreds of Black men in Alabama were told that they were receiving medical care. In reality, researchers were studying untreated syphilis. They even had penicillin, which became the cure, and they deliberately withheld treating them with the cure. So the study ended after a whistleblower exposed it in 1972.
Oh my God.
This one is called Operation Northwoods. In 1962, US military officials proposed staging fake attacks on Americans to justify the war with Cuba. Plans included hijacking airplanes, sinking boats of Cuban refugees, and staging terrorist attacks in US cities.
What?
The proposal was presented to President John F. Kennedy, and he rejected the plan. Program was finally declassified in the 1990s. So they literally were going to stage a whole bunch of terrorist attacks on American soil and say it was other countries so that we would go to war with them. Sound familiar?
Um, Truthfully, that doesn't really surprise me.
Not at all. This one, Operation Mockingbird. Many people believed the CIA secretly influenced journalists and media outlets. During the Cold War, the CIA recruited journalists and editors. Some were paid. So they were supposed to get stories favorable to intelligence goals. And then they planted those in all of the major newspapers. Investigations in the 1970s revealed hundreds of journalists had secret relationships with the CIA. The study only ended after a whistleblower exposed it in the 1970s. So they were purposely putting out what they wanted everybody to hear that,
That
tied
also,
into.
that
Sound
also doesn't
familiar?
surprise me. They
hmm
still do that.
Yep. Okay, this one is COINTELPRO. Activists once believed the FBI was secretly infiltrating and sabotaging civil rights groups. Documents later confirmed it. COINTELPRO was a covert FBI program. Agents spied on activists, sent fake letters to create distrust, and infiltrated organizations. The goal was to disrupt and neutralize political movements. Civil rights leaders such as Martin Luther King Jr. were targeted.
Wow.
This one, obviously, mass surveillance. For years, people suspected governments were secretly collecting huge amounts of phone and internet data. In 2013, whistleblower Edward Snowden leaked classified documents. They made a movie about him. I don't know if you ever watched it.
Mm-mm.
They revealed the NSA had been collecting metadata from millions of Americans. Phone records, internet traffic, and digital communications were being monitored. Many things once dismissed as conspiracy theories were suddenly confirmed. So he would even tape the front and the back cameras of his computers because
A
when
lot of people
he,
still do that to this day.
yeah, because he leaked that, yeah, they're checking everybody's shit. Like they can see me
I've
through my
known that
phone right
forever.
now if
They
they
can,
want to. Yeah.
yeah, they
It's
can
just
tell.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's so sad that these things are just like fucking daily life for us. Like we're so used to all this crazy bullshit. Like it's
But then you
insane.
think about there's so many fucking crazy people out there to where like they have to do that. I'm not
Yeah.
defending them at all because
Right.
yeah, we definitely want our privacy, but the psycho people ruin it for us
Yeah.
because they're
So
anyway.
Yeah. So one of another conspiracy theory proved true was secret biological test. So in the 1950s, the US military conducted secret biological experiments. They sprayed bacteria over San Francisco and also released microbes in subway systems.
Go jails.
Scientists yeah, scientists studied how germs would spread through large cities. So obviously, these residents had no idea that they were a part of this test. So they're literally just like, throw a whole bunch of this, throw a whole bunch of that. Let's see how it literally contaminates everything. And in my head, I go, oh my God, they want to do a zombie apocalypse.
Oh my God, yeah. Could you imagine if the zombie? That will not surprise me when that breaks out. The day they found that video of that guy on bath salts, I was convinced that was a zombie
Oh my
apocalypse.
God. No. Or the
And he
guy who
started
was like
eating
eating
that.
his own,
He was
didn't he like
eating someone on the sidewalk in
right.
Florida.
It's
Yeah,
always in
it's always
Florida.
in Florida. And I
Florida
fucking
is beautiful. Why? What is going on in Florida that is
they.
making all these people crazy?
I know it's probably
I'm
because they
trying to
don't
move
live.
there. I don't want these nut jobs on bath salts.
I know. Well, they probably don't live on the warm, crystal clear beaches like we want to live. So
They're probably
clearly,
like,
he found eating someone more important than snorkeling with the fish like we
I
would be.
guess so. I'm trying to, Gerald.
Oh my God. Speaking of Jared, yesterday, Eli
We're
was
going to be
like,
on the Gerald kick forever.
literally, tell me why yesterday my son goes, when can we go see the Gerald? And I was like, what? I'm like, don't worry, we'll see Gerald when we go to Hawaii in a few months. And he's like, we will? And I was like, Eli, who do you think Gerald is? And he's like, you know that place where we go pick apples? And I'm like,
What?
are you talking about the orchard? And he said, oh yeah. I don't know why I thought it was the Gerald. And I was like, well, from here on out, I'm calling the orchard the Gerald.
He's like, why would we pick apples in Hawaii?
It
You're
was
like, I
so
plan on
funny.
ditching all of you dudes in Hawaii. I'm going with Gerald.
Yeah, I was like, don't worry, we'll see Gerald in Hawaii. He's
I'm
probably gonna
telling
want to take us
you.
all.
Yeah, I don't think people understand how serious I am that when a dolphin does come up to me and it's like beep boop beep boop, hey,
I'm
we
like,
need you. We need you underwater. Are you game? And I literally would look at the beautiful family I created
mm-hmm.
and go, bye. Deuces. Can my little fat one come with me though? She's like a little seal. My little baby, she's like a seal. Can she come
She'll
with
probably
us?
swim faster than all of us.
She loves the water, dude.
Oh, maybe you
I
should
mean,
bring her in June.
I know
You
she
could get
loves
away
the
with her being
water.
under two.
She's doing this thing right now where she knows to push the chairs up to the counter and then she
How old
knows
is
how
she?
to, she's 1.5.
You can bring her for free. Why don't you bring her?
Because Ani literally has such an obsession with sea turtles and all marine life.
Yeah,
Ani watches the fish guys on YouTube all day.
I
All
know.
Ani wants to do is fish. My 3-year-old, all she wants to do is fish. She's like, fuck Barbie dolls. I want to go fishing.
Oh, maybe we bring her.
I,
And then I'll just take her back with me to Vegas.
yeah. Good luck getting her out of your pool. You need to teach her how to swim.
I will.
Anyway, I was in my
Anyway.
bathroom and I'm watching Salem, and Salem pushes the chair up to the counter in my bathroom, climbs up, sits in the sink, and then turns the sink on. And she's chilling in my sink, just playing in the water. And I'm like,
That's
you're so
funny.
lucky I'm in here right now. This could have ended so badly.
Yeah, but that's cute.
I have to hide all the chairs in my house
Yeah. Yeah,
because
because
she
she climbs
pushes
up
them
high
up.
enough.
Yeah, she climbs up on the counters, up on the table. I'm like, oh
Mhm.
my gosh, girl. So,
Oh,
anyways,
anyway, that was a
anyway,
great episode.
that was.
Can't wait to see you in 2 days.
Oh my God, 2 days. Let's pray to the bless up queens and goddesses that I have no issues on my flight because
You won't.
I know that, yeah, I'm manifesting. It's going to be
Yeah,
smooth as
you won't.
shit.
I already know
Um,
you won't have
she
any.
knows, guys. She knows.
I do.
Podcast ghost. She knows. But yeah, I'm so excited. We have so
Be
much
fun.
exciting things stored. Now that I have my spirit box and my EMF detector
Yes.
coming in, we're going to have to kick Eli out, not tell him what's going on because
Yeah.
I don't want him to get freaked out. But we do really need to observe his room because I have some words I'd like to say.
And we'll do the spirit box while we're recording next episode on Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah. We will.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Well, let's do our closing prayer.
Aliens,
Aliens,
ghosts,
ghosts,
spooky
spooky
hoes,
hoes.
bless up.
Bless up. Bye.
All right. Bye.